Have you ever wondered about the randomness of a casino roulette wheel and how it dictates the outcome of your bet? Randomness, that elusive concept that has intrigued mathematicians, physicists, and gamblers alike for centuries. In the world of casinos, it's the lifeblood that fuels the thrill of the game, the suspense that keeps you on the edge of your seat, the unpredictable twist that can turn a dime into a fortune or a fortune into a dime. Consider the roulette wheel, a simple yet complex piece of machinery where every spin is a dance with destiny. Its unpredictability, its randomness, is what makes it so appealing. It's a game of chance, yes, but it's also a game of intrigue, of mystery, of infinite possibilities. And yet, within this randomness, there is a science, a pattern, a method to the madness. As we delve deeper, we'll uncover the science behind this randomness. Are you ready to spin the wheel? The roulette wheel, a seemingly simple device, hides a complex system beneath its spinning facade. The roulette wheel, a dazzling marvel of engineering, is a study in symmetry and randomness. Its design is a careful balance of colors and numbers, all aimed at creating a game of chance. The wheel is divided into 37 or 38 pockets, depending on whether we're looking at a European or American wheel. These pockets alternate between black and red, with a single green pocket for the 0 or 2 in the American version. The colors aren't just for show, they're a visual representation of the game's inherent randomness. Now let's talk numbers. The sequence of numbers on the wheel isn't a simple 1 to 37 or 38 progression. Instead, the numbers are arranged in a specific order, designed to ensure that high and low, odd and even numbers are distributed as randomly as possible around the wheel. Let's add another layer to this intricate design: the spin. The dealer spins the wheel in one direction and launches the ball in the opposite direction. This counter-rotation, paired with the wheel's tilted circular track, adds a dash of unpredictability to each spin. The ball bounces and skitters, its final resting place known only to the laws of physics. So what does this all mean for the game's randomness? Well, the alternating colors, the non-sequential numbers, the direction of the spin, the unpredictable bounce of the ball, they all contribute to the game's unpredictability. Each spin of the wheel is an independent event, unaffected by the spins before it. Each outcome is as random as the laws of physics allow. But remember, randomness doesn't mean that every outcome has an equal chance of occurring. It simply means that each spin is independent and unpredictable. And that's what makes roulette such a thrilling game. Now that we understand the design of the wheel, let's explore how this translates to randomness in the game. The spin of the wheel, the bounce of the ball, each moment is a dance of physics and probability. It's a mesmerizing spectacle, isn't it? But what's really happening as the wheel spins and the ball rolls? Let's begin with the physics. The roulette wheel is a marvel of precision engineering. Each spin sets in motion a complex interplay of forces: gravity, momentum, and friction. Gravity pulls the ball down onto the wheel, momentum keeps it moving, and friction gradually slows it down until it settles into a numbered pocket. This intricate ballet of forces is what gives the game its unpredictability. Now let's talk about the role of the ball. The ball's trajectory is influenced by several factors, including the force with which it's launched, the angle of the wheel, and even the tiny imperfections on the ball and the wheel's surface. These variables add layers of complexity to the system, making it nearly impossible to predict where the ball will land with absolute certainty. And that's where probability comes into play. Probability is the mathematical study of randomness and uncertainty. In the context of roulette, it provides a way to quantify the likelihood of different outcomes. For example, in a standard European roulette wheel with 37 slots, the probability of the ball landing on any given number is 1 in 37, or roughly 2.7%. That's the essence of the game. Every spin is a new game of chance. But probability also tells us something else important. Over the long run, the outcomes will tend to even out. This is known as the law of large numbers. So while in the short term the results may seem erratic and unpredictable over many spins, the distribution of results will start to reflect the underlying probabilities. So what does this all mean for the player? Well, understanding the science can help you appreciate the game on a deeper level. But remember, roulette is a game of chance, not a science experiment. The unpredictability is part of the thrill. Physics and probability play a crucial role in the game, but there's more to it than meets the eye. In the digital world of online casinos, a different kind of randomness comes into play. Enter the universe of random number generators, or RNGs for short. These are the digital maestros conducting the symphony of unpredictability in the online roulette world. So what exactly is a random number generator? In essence, it's a complex algorithm, a mathematical formula, if you like, designed to ensure that every spin of the virtual roulette wheel is as unpredictable as the last. It's like shaking a bag full of numbers, reaching in without looking and pulling one out. The next number you pull out is not influenced by the one before it. We call this independence. And it's the cornerstone of fairness in online roulette. RNGs are not just used in online roulette, though. They are the lifeblood of all online casino games, from slot machines to poker. They ensure that every card dealt, every dice thrown, and yes, every roulette wheel spun is completely and utterly random. The RNGs used by online casinos are regularly tested by independent third parties to ensure they are indeed random and fair. These tests are rigorous and are designed to ensure that the RNG is not predictable or biased in any way. If an online casino's RNG fails these tests, the casino can lose its license. But here's the thing. While the outcomes produced by an RNG are unpredictable, they are not truly random. Remember, an RNG is an algorithm, a set of mathematical rules, and rules can be studied and understood. Does this mean you can predict the next number in online roulette? Not exactly. The complexity of the RNG algorithm makes it virtually impossible to predict the next number without inside knowledge. But understanding the role of RNGs can help you appreciate the fairness and unpredictability of online roulette. Whether physical or digital, randomness is the heart of roulette, but can we predict it? Many claim they can predict the outcome of a roulette spin, but how much truth is there in these claims? Let's delve into the murky waters of roulette predictability and debunk some common myths. First off, we have the fallacy of the hot streak. You've probably heard someone say, red has come up 5 times in a row, it's on a hot streak. The idea here is that if a particular outcome, like red, has been prevalent, it will continue to be so. But let's not forget, each spin of the roulette wheel is independent. The wheel has no memory of the previous spins. The odds of landing on red are always the same, regardless of how many times it has come up previously. Next up, the myth of due numbers. This is the belief that if a number hasn't come up for a while, it's due to appear soon. But again, the roulette wheel doesn't keep track of which numbers are due. Each spin is an independent event, and the odds for each number remain constant. The number 23 is just as likely to come up as the number 0, no matter how long it's been since either has appeared. People often fall into these traps because humans are pattern-seeking creatures. We naturally look for patterns and sequences in random data. This can lead us to see patterns where none exist, particularly in the random outcomes of a roulette wheel. There are plenty of strategies out there claiming to predict roulette outcomes based on past spins, but the reality is they're just playing on these fallacies. The independence of each spin is what makes roulette so unpredictable and so exciting. Predicting the outcome of a roulette spin is like trying to predict the toss of a coin or the roll of a dice. It's governed by chance, and that's what adds to the thrill of the game. In the end, the allure of roulette lies in its unpredictability, the thrill of the unknown. So, what have we learned about the randomness of casino roulette? We've taken a deep dive into the fascinating world of roulette, uncovering the layers of science that underpin its seemingly unpredictable nature. From the physics that govern the spin of the wheel in traditional settings to the complex algorithms powering the random number generators in online games, we've seen that it isn't just about luck, but a captivating interplay of science and chance. We've unraveled the illusion of predictability, demonstrating that despite popular myth, the outcome of a roulette spin is not something that can be accurately predicted. It's a testament to the power of randomness, a concept that is as intriguing as it is elusive. As you venture forth into the vibrant world of roulette, equipped with this newfound knowledge, remember that while the odds might not always be in your favor, understanding the science behind the game can certainly enrich your experience. Next time you place your bet, remember it's not just a game of luck, but a fascinating interplay of science and chance.